Hey YouTube. So I hope everybody is doing great right now. Um, I just came on here to share something. I actually have been wanting to come up here and do some more reviews, but there's been a lot going on and I've been feeling weird. Like the moon the moon energy messes with me really bad. But then on top of that, I get my cycle with the moon, with the full moon. So that's like it's like I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Like God must want people to die because I feel like anyway. So I've been in a really funky mood. And there's been a lot going on outside of that. But I had to come, so I'm not doing a review right now. That's why I'm in the bed. And it's kind of dark. But I had to come share this um prophetic dream or epiphany. I don't know which one it is. I don't know what the difference is. I just know it was very important. Um, and it was so emotional for me. Like when I woke up, okay, so when I have dreams, especially the ones that are very vivid, that I can feel energy and spiritual attacks. Dreams that I can remember very clearly. I feel like it's important for me to remember it. And, they say you should have a dream journal. But I don't like writing. And plus, my hand cramps up. I have like carpal tunnel arthritis, all of that in my hand. So I don't write much. So when I have dreams and stuff, I try. Sometimes I just can't make myself get up to do it. But I want to do it. I try to do it because I want it to be fresh. I want to remember as much as I can from the dream. So what I'll do is I'll wake up out of my sleep, but I won't open my eyes. I'll lay there and I'll try to collect, like just take in the dream and try to remember certain things and details. Just so that when I'm ready to record, I can, remember as much as possible. So once I do open my eyes, I'll record on my phone. Um, and I recorded this dream, but I looked horrible. Like I'm literally laying in bed, just woke up. I look terrible, but so that video, I'm thinking about uploading it still. So right now, I'm just gonna give you the short version because for one, it's been a day, so I can't remember everything like I remembered it before. And for two, the original recording I did when I woke up was like I was crying and everything. It was so emotional. Like, so you know how they say, well, I don't know if you've heard people. I've heard people like readers and people that do prophetic words and things like that say that God will show you your spouse, your soulmate, your kingdom husband or wife, Um, so this dream I had, it was it was amazing. Like it was so um I moved somewhere. I don't know where I was at, but I moved somewhere and it was like I don't know if it wasn't like an apartment. It was kind of like a dorm because it was people there. Like we all were like you could see in each other's rooms. Like it was like it was like a dorm. And I don't know. I remember thinking to myself, how did I get in this place? Because I didn't have money. I just ended up moving there, right? And I was with new people that I didn't know. It was one person there, my friend Somia, she was there. And she's a really good friend of mine. And so she was like introducing me to people and everybody. It was just good vibes. Everybody's energy was great. And during the dream, we started like everybody was working on like their business stuff, like businesses. Like I was sharing information, people, other people were sharing. We was all just like sharing information about how to grow our businesses. Like it was great. It was crazy, but it was great, right? So it was a guy. It was one guy there, and I think it was two or three girls and me. So it was a guy there, and I remember um I gave him my old one of my old computer that I had, like the ones like the very first computers that came out. I gave him one of those, and I'm telling him like I don't think it's gonna work very good because I've had it for so long. And he's like, "Oh, that's not a problem. I could do a lot with it." Like, so he took the computer and he was happy about it, and he started hooking it up and doing all types of like he took it apart and he did all types of crazy stuff with this computer. Like it amazed me at the stuff he was doing, but he was so excited about it, and it was it worked for him. So whatever it was that he was doing with the computer helped him to get his business started. What he wanted to do was, I don't know. So anyway, um then this older white guy came around, and he was handing out holiday cards, greeting cards from I don't know who, from somebody, and he was handing them out. And he came to me and he said something about, I want to say, my shirt or something I had around me, something that I made, something because I customized things. So it was something that I had designed. And he asked me about it. And I was like, oh no, he seen my business cards in my pocket. And he was like, can I have one of your business cards? I was like, yeah, sure. So I gave him a business card, and he was looking at it, and he was like, so what do you do? So I was telling him I customize items, clothes, wine glasses, candles, things like that. And he was like, what did he say? He said, I'm the owner of it was I want to say he said Walmart. It was like he was the owner of this company, but he was filling in for someone handing out these cards. So like he was the actual owner, but he was doing a job, helping someone out, doing their job, helping them, get the cards out. So he was like, so if I wanted to bring you in, what would your main thing be? What do you do? What do you specialize in doing? What do you enjoy doing the most? So I sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, um, I said my shirts. I said the shirts, like the clothing and the shirts, but I forget what else I said. I don't remember, but I know I got nervous and I stuck for a second and I froze. So in that moment, I woke up from not. I didn't wake up from the dream. I was still in the dream, but I was telling myself, I don't, this sounds so crazy. I was telling myself in real life, in the dream, like, okay, Janisha, you need to make a plan. Like, you need to get your shit together and make a plan. Like, you need to have this stuff ready for when this time comes around. So that was me checking myself outside of the dream, but in the dream. I wasn't awake. I was still in the dream. But anyway, so after that, he he ended up, no, I went and told the dude. I went and told my friend Somia what happened, and I went and told the dude, and they were all excited, and he was like excited, and he hugged me and told me congratulations and stuff. And then the guy came around and actually kind of offered him something too, to get his business started. So we both like real excited, like super excited. Mind you, I don't know this guy, but we were friends, we were cool. And we hugged after he got his offer. We hugged, and then we kissed. And it was like, it wasn't weird. It was like genuine. It was like, I don't know. It wasn't weird. Like, we didn't like look at each other like what the hell just happened or nothing like that. Like it was just so genuine. And then like after that, I remember thinking to myself, I don't even know this guy. I don't even look at him like that. Like, where did that come from, right? And then he came over to me and he kissed me again. But this was like one of those. this kiss was like we belong together, like we've been together, like we knew each other before, we are familiar with each other. Like this one was different. It was like a soul connecting type of kiss. Like it was so weird. So I think that, well, no, I know that that was. Now, I'm not dating right now. I'm not even worried about no dudes or whatever because I'm, trying to get my business and stuff together. So I'm so far not in that area at all. But this dream just came out of nowhere and it was like, it shook me. Um, it shook me. And so when I was recording the dream earlier, well, yesterday, um, and I was describing how the dream made me feel. I was saying that it made me feel hopeful. And then as I'm saying that, the song starts playing in my head. Now, I knew this song from somewhere, but I didn't know the song. I didn't know what it was, but the words just started coming out my mouth. So I had to look it up. I Googled it. And the song was, and I knew it was Faith Evans. I don't know how, but I knew, right? So the song was Hope by Faith Evans and Twister. So I listened to the song and I just started crying, like boo-hoo crying, like cuz it's just, it always amazes me at how God gives us these messages and delivers these things to us, these downloads. So anyway, the dream made me feel really good. Um, I'm mad. I'm mad because I can't remember the guy's face. I seen him. I'm looking at him in the whole dream. Like I can remember he was like tall. I want to say he was a little light skinned. I can't remember, but I just can't remember his face at all. But that's fine. I mean, I'm not really mad, but it was just, that dream was just so, like I said, it shook me and I cried when I first told the story because it was just so, like you could feel God's presence. Like it was just like, that this is from God. Like it was, the energy. Excuse me, but what I was gonna say is, I think I'm choking on my spit. Um, I feel like the overall message of the dream was that God is gonna move me. He's gonna move me and surround me by different people, people that I should be around. Um, and then that's when everything will take place. Nose is itching. Oh God, that I'm so sorry. That is so weird, but that's when things will take off. My business, my love life, everything will fall. I'm so sorry. I think that might be a spiritual itch. Um, when I do my readings, I get like sometimes depending on when I'm giving a message, like sometimes when you're when you're confirming things for people or you're giving them the an important part of the message, your nose will start itching. um, but yeah, I think that's what that meant, which is why it was even more. It was just so great. And I keep hearing in my readings that I'm gonna move, but of course I don't know how because I'm not making any money for real. I'm just starting. So, but it's not my job to question how. I have faith. I believe, but I am hopeful. I am definitely hopeful. Um, Not even so much for the love part, because like I said, I'm not even concerned about that. It would be great, of course, to have someone, to help and to share, which is exactly what that dream was about. So I know it's coming, but I'm hopeful for the business part. That's where I'm at now. But that dream was so awesome. Like it was so awesome. And I just cried because I was just thankful that God sent me that, that confirmation. Like, that was beautiful. So I just wanted to come on here and share that. It's been on my mind like since yesterday. Um, I haven't really told anybody about it. I don't really have many people to talk to about stuff like that. Um, but it was just, that was amazing to me. I will be back soon to do my reviews. I have a couple more things that I wanted to do a review on from Temu. And then I have my tarot cards that I want to review. And it's killing me because I don't want to open them until I'm doing the video. But I'm dying to open them. Um, so I'm going to be doing those soon. It's just been hectic. And that's another thing that I have to, and with the dream too, like I feel like God moved me to a place where I could focus on what I needed to focus on because everybody else was also focusing on that same thing, if that makes sense. Like right now, what I was about to say was I need to do better at making time for my craft, without allowing the distractions and the stresses of the outside world to, interfere with that. That's the problem that I'm having. So, so the dream was, it was that, and I'm just excited about it. I know it's coming. I know something big is happening. I'm just excited. So I'll be back, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.